This brings me back to the good old days. So Chris drilled this out after I cut it. So now we're gonna clean it all up and paint it and rewire this to be hidden in the box because Chris wants to. We're gonna leave the lid off for now, but this will complete the box for this stage. I guess it was about a week ago. We were out, Chris and I, ripping the smart car up and down the road, and we got back. Chris's dad was looking at the car, thought it was pretty neat. But then we had a couple guys down the road turn out to be our neighbors. They saw shifted interest on the side of the car, and they pulled over, and they're like, "Hey, we know you guys." So they ended up giving us this emblem, and we came up with an idea. Anybody that sends us car-related stuff that we can stick on this panel of this car here, somewhere on the panel, we don't know where, we will give a shout out and put it on the car, so it'll actually be part of our build. So they also gave us this letter about this bow tie, and they said, use this to get that 12-second quarter mile time in the race car, smart car in brackets. Sincerely, the boys from down the road. And then they said, check out the gram to see all of the trucks and other cool stuff. Hit us up if you want us to send it for a video or just go out for a rip. So there's the letter. So send us your stuff. P.O. Box is 573 Norwich, Ontario, and just put Joshua Averink as the name, and I will get it and put it on my car. So we cut out two side panels. This is basically going to be our firewall box, so it's just going to seal the motor down underneath. We've got rivets that are going to hold together with lots of the Right Stuff silicone gasket maker, and we're going to weld this box in and have these all riveted on. We made up this panel here to match the other side coming down on a slope. We're just going to tack weld that in and use some silicone to seal it, and that's to make it so that our firewall box is completely sealed. So while I was welding and doing lots of important stuff, I had cut these out. Chris, he's drilling all stuff and putting rivets in so nothing moves around. These are going to get put on permanently as soon as they're painted. And thanks to Chris for doing lots of background work you guys don't see. Are you filming? Yeah. Okay, we're going to paint this. So we're bored waiting for paint to dry on the box, and we decided we're going to paint a little bit of this trim red, maybe the handle. Haven't decided on the handle yet though, so we're going to yank that off. So this mesh underwear thing comes off real easy, but weight reduction. We're going to use some of the Right Stuff to make a gasket, and we're going to rivet that panel on. Sorry about the rain, I have to yell! Is that centered?
Tell the camera.
Now we gotta weld it in. I'm gonna weld the thunderstorm away. knew that seam sealer would burn?
Oh yeah.
Should I put it out or should I just let it burn? I burned my finger. So we're gonna put these pieces of trim back on without the mesh. On the boot. So we got this chain roller from China. And it doesn't quite fit on our chain. So we're going to turn this into this by just trimming the edges there so that it fits nice. We're going to put the front plate on this box. We're going to use the right stuff to seal it, just because we got to keep all exhaust away from the cabin. So we're going to move this passenger seat up. We're going to try to make it not sketchy. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this seat frame and we're going to weld onto it to bring these 4 holes here back just past these other holes so that we can mount off the factory holes in the frame. But that's going to make it so that only midgets can ride as a passenger, so nobody taller than 4 feet. So we've got these seat frame extensions. We're going to bolt these into the floor. They're 1/8 inch by 1.5 inches, and it's actually a lot thicker than the factory one, so I'd say that should be pretty safe. We're going to bolt these into the floor and measure out where the seat frame is going to weld onto these. Tack weld it gently in the car, yank her out, and weld her up solid. So now I just got to weld her all up, and then we can paint her all so she looks nice. So the seat rail that we built, 2 bolts are in, so we're going to put the other 2 bolts in, tighten everything up, put the seats in, and then we're actually completely done up in the passenger compartment. So this seat, it's only locks in one spot with this little clip right here, and this little piece here clips in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to trim this coming straight up a little bit, to make it so that the seat is able to sit forward about 1 inch more so we can get more clearance so that we can allow for tall passengers and not just midgets like we aforementioned. That sounds good. I guess I gotta flip it up before it goes in.
Yep.
We're gonna put the driver's seat in now. So that goes like that, and flip up the carpet. So the driver's seat hasn't been in a while. Ever since last night. So, we can't bolt the front and the driver's seat down. So now I need to pull the rail back out, fasten the rail onto the seat, and then put the seat in with the rail. However, the passenger seat's in. So the reason the seat rail had to go in with the seat is because these bolts up here on the front of the seat, right up here, the seat doesn't go far enough back that, because of the box, so it doesn't go far enough back that we can get to it. So now, what we had to do is go like that, and we're going to have to attempt to put them in together and see if it'll work. Let's give it a try. scratch the door. But it's in.
Well, we're both sitting in here. You got enough room?
Yeah, it's scary that it's this close.
It's awesome. There's really not a whole lot of room, though.
No, like my shifter's gonna be here. Right there. And I don't know where the parking brake's gonna go.
Uh-oh. Yeah, where are we going to put that?
Back here on the wall.
Okay.
I don't know. It would work.
Sure.
We'll figure something out. We gotta have that hydraulic parking brake.